Hi YT, it's Naya, and I wanted to come back and show you some more of what's new in your drugstore. Now, the first part of the video started out with all that Wet n Wild and Fergie items, and I want to apologize up front that that video was so long because there were just quite a few things and I didn't want to separate the video. Alright, so on to the second half. Now, the second half consists of things from Maybelline, MILANI, who else? Rimmel and L'Oreal, and one item from CoverGirl. So if you like to see those new things, please stay tuned. Alright, the first thing I want to show you is Rimmel, or Kate Rimmel, has brought out 5 new lipsticks. And if you guys like the Rimmel lipsticks, these are amazing. They come in the black packaging with the red Kate. Kate products do not have names, they only have numbers. So this very first one is number 29, and number 29 looks like this. Just a really gorgeous berry type of shade. And so there is number 29. This next one is number 30. And number 30 looks like this. And there is a swatch of number 30. It's kind of like a deep, kind of burgundy-ish type shade. This next one is number 31. And number 31 looks like this. Just a pretty red. And there it is, swatched on my hand. This next one is number 32. And this is a really pretty peachy shade. So here is 32. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. And this very last one is number 33, and it's just a really pretty soft pink, and it looks like this. And there is number 33. So those are the new Kate Rimmel lipsticks that can be found in your local drugstore. The next thing that I want to show you is Rimmel brought out, I had come a while ago and showed you when Rimmel first released the show-offs. Well, now they have the Rimmel show-off lip velvet lip creams. And these are matte, and they come in a package like this. And so this very first one is called Meteoric Matte, and it has this kind of doe foot type of wand, and these are like super pigmented. So there is Meteoric Matte. This next one that I have is called Orangeology. And Orangeology looks like this. Just a really gorgeous orange shade. This next one is called Apollo, and Apollo is this really peachy nude. And there it is, swatched on my hand. This next one is called Atomic Rose, and Atomic Rose is another kind of slightly apricot-y type of nude, and here it is, swatched on my hand. And the very last one that I have, this one is called Burning Lava. And Burning Lava is this really gorgeous red. And here it is swatched out on my hand. And these do dry down matte. So they are really, really nice. So definitely take a chance and check those out. Alright, let me get some of this off my hand. And they do stain, so be very careful with those. The next thing that I want to show you guys is Maybelline brought out like quite a few things. We've got concealers. We have the new matte lipsticks, which everybody loves. They also brought out some primers. And so there's 3 different versions. I have 2. I have the Master Prime Blur and Smooth. And it comes in a package like this. I really, really like this. This one is sealed. I have one that's open, but it's in my bathroom right now. So I had to get a backup of this one because I really, really like it. It goes on, has like a very slight silicone feel, not overly silicone, but just enough to give you just enough slip, and it dries down clear. And when I say it keeps you matte all day, it keeps you matte all day. This next one that I got that I wanted to try is the Blur and Illuminate. And the difference in the packaging, since there's 3, the regular is got the little white strip. The Blur and Illuminate has a pink strip, and then the green one, the green strip, I'm not sure what the name of that one is, but I think it's to like reduce possible redness and stuff in your skin. That is the color of that strip. So I got the Blur and Illuminate, and this one will kind of you can apply this with your moisturizer or prior to your foundation, and it'll just give you that kind of glowy look, or slightly maybe dewy type of look. So I am definitely loving that. Also, in the Maybelline line, they brought out the Maybelline Fit Me in the matte and poreless. They have a matte and poreless, and then they have a dewy and smooth. I pretty much like the matte finish, so I have the matte and poreless. I have this one in 330, but I also have it in the I think it's 355. The 355 for me is a little too red, so I wanted to give the 330 a try, and thus far it's probably going to be a little too light, so I may have to mix the 2 to find my perfect shade. But so far I am loving that foundation. Also from L'Oreal, I picked up one of the Brow Stylist Plumpers, and this one is in 380 medium dark. It comes in a package like this. This is very much like the Maybelline Master Drama, only I am loving this L'Oreal one. It comes in a package like this, and I will quickly show you the wand. The wand is so tiny, but like literally you can fill in your brows, shape them, and bam, you're out the door. I really, really like this. It doesn't leave your brows feeling crunchy and dry. So definitely check out the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. Next thing that I wanted to show you guys is MILANI. Well, I keep wanting to say Maybelline and MILANI. I'm getting them both mixed up. Okay, so MILANI has brought out quite a few items. They brought out 8 new matte lipsticks. So this very first one that I wanted to show you guys is number 60, and this is called Matte Innocence. And here is Matte Innocence. And there it is, swatched on my hand. And I love the MILANI lipsticks. They are really, really gorgeous. This next one is number 61. It's called Matte Naked. And here is Matte Naked. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This next one is number 62, and this one is called Matte Blissful. Really gorgeous. So here is Matte Blissful. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This next one is number 63, and this one is called Matte Diva, and it is a vibrant pink. And so here is Matte Diva. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This next one is called number 64, and it is Matte Orchid. It's kind of a magenta-ish pink. So there is Matte Orchid. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This next one is number 65, and the one that literally is selling out so quick, and there's only 2 in the display. This one is Matte Glam, and of course you guys already know it is a beautiful purple. And there is a swatch of Matte Glam. And the last 2, this next one is number 66, and this is called Matte Passion. And this is an orange-based red, or really more orangey than red. Well, I guess you can call it a little orange red. But there is Matte Passion. And the very last one of the new lipsticks is number 67, and this one is called Matte Confident, and this is definitely a beautiful matte red lipstick. And there is a swatch of Matte Confident. So those are the 8 new lipsticks. Then MILANI brought out these, what are they called? They are called the MILANI Fierce Foiled Eyeliner. Eyeliners for long, that are supposed to be long wearing, rich, intense, metallic foil finish. And so I decided to pick them up. This very first one that I have is 01, and it's called Black Gold Foil. And it looks like this. And there it is, swatched on my finger. And there it is, swatched on my hand. Really pretty. So I will let you guys know how these do as eyeliners. I have not played in them. This is, matter of fact, this is the first time I'm even opening them because there's so much stuff over here. This next one is 02, and it's called Purple Foil. And there is Purple Foil. And there it is, swatched on my finger. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. And I don't know if anyone else, but mine's aren't like super creamy. They actually have a stiff feel to them. So, but then again, that might be just the top layer, and since it's the first time I'm playing with them. But like I said, I will come back and let you know how they do as eyeliners. I may end up using these as eye bases for eyeshadow looks. This next one is number 03, and this one is called Brown Foil, and it's just a basic brown. And there it is, swatched on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. And the very last one of the foils is 04, and this one is called Navy Foil. And this is a really pretty navy blue. And there it is, swatched on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. So those are the MILANI foiled eyeliners, and they all come with a little brush with them. So, and I like the brushes, they're pretty decent. The next thing to this foiled eyeline look that MILANI has brought out, they brought out these MILANI Fierce Foil Eye Shines. Now, everyone saw these on MILANI's Instagram and Facebook, and everybody was clamoring to get their hands on them. Everyone thought that these were eyeshadows, but come to find out, these are not technically eyeshadows. They're like toppers for your eyeshadow. I've seen and heard some very mixed reviews on these products, so I wanted to get my hands on them and kind of play with them myself and see what I thought of the product. So this very first one, and I want to thank my friend Little Miss Mickey. She works at a Walgreens, so she happened to let me know that she saw these in a CVS, and right now I am under the belief that CVS is probably the only store that is carrying them, because I have yet to hear anybody say that they found them in a Walgreens, because I've been searching my Walgreens for a while and I have not found them. But she happened to spot them in a CVS. I immediately went over and got whatever was left in their display. So this first one is 01. It's called Milan, and Milan looks like this. Really gorgeous packaging, the gold mirror packaging. Now, what I've been hearing is that like these don't set. They have a very creamy, moussey type of feel, and they tend to work better if you apply them on top of a powdered eyeshadow, which I think really surprised everyone, because everyone was expecting them to be eyeshadows. But there are the 4 shades in the Milan palette. And there is a swatch of all 4 of those. And I've been told that like these don't really set, so in order to get them to set, you definitely will have to apply these on top of a powdered eyeshadow, because just using them by themselves, they will probably crease and be all over the place. So I think MILANI might definitely want to work on these, because I've had someone ask me how close are these to the Makeup Geek foils, and I can tell you those Makeup Geek foils are awesome. Once you apply them, they're not going anywhere. They're beautiful and they're highly pigmented. These shades are highly pigmented. I just think that MILANI probably needs to tweak the formulation so that they work better than just being a topper. Okay, this next one is number 02, and this palette is, this quad is called Rome. And let's see. And Rome looks like this. This is the one with the pinks and the purple. And the texture is really creamy and moussey. So those are the 4 shades. Not as vibrant as I expected, but if they are supposed to be used as toppers, then I think on top of a shadow they might be really, really gorgeous. So that is the Rome quad. This next one is 03, and this one is called Florence. And here are the shades in the Florence quad. And there they are, swatched on my finger. And there they are swatched on my arm. And the very last one that I have is the number 04, and this one is called Venice. And Venice has the blues and the gray. That blue is pretty. I don't know about this one, but there are the 4 shades. I really like that blue. And there they are swatched out on my arm. So if I had to suggest which should you be running out trying to get your hands on, I would say definitely try the Makeup Geek ones. I know that $9.99 price tag is kind of holding people off, but when I say they are super pigmented, they are super pigmented, and I definitely have some, and I will be coming to show you guys what those look like. And then the last 2 things that I got, well, 3 things. I got 2 more things from MILANI. I picked up one of their, this is called the Supreme Kajal eyeliner pencil, and this one is in Blackest Black, and it comes in a package like this. It is retractable. And that is what it looks like. I picked up one of their Color Statement lip liners, and this one was in Bordeaux. And there is a swatch of Bordeaux. And the last thing that I picked up from the drugstore, I picked up one of the CoverGirl lip lavas, and I know this has a name somewhere and the writing is super small, but it looks like this. It's the pretty purple one, and I was watching my sis Purple Eye Diamond, and she showed this, and it was super gorgeous, and so I definitely wanted to pick that one up. So that is the CoverGirl's lip lavas. Alright guys, that is everything new in the drugstore that I've picked up lately. If you guys have any questions or any concerns, you know what to do. Alright guys, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.